course, she is feeling flirty, but we do not have time for any of that. Okay, I say we don't have time for that and they start making out. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my Star Sign Legacy Challenge. This is episode 15. We are picking up right where we left off. These guys are still here at the Omniscient Baths. They have decided to put their swimming costumes on though, instead of skinny dipping. And I have gotten them all to have some food and a little bit of an energy boost. They have decided they just want to chill out for a little bit because it has been a stressful day and a half already. And they know they need to keep exploring the jungles, but while they're here in this like gorgeous environment, they're just like, let's just forget about the mission for now. Let's just have some fun together. Haven's getting back in the water. Felix is complaining probably about everything that's gone wrong so far, and Olive's like, got no time for it. She's like, dude, look at where we are. You need to stop complaining and just like bask in how amazing it is here. I think we are going to maybe just back float for a moment. It looks like Felix is getting in the water. Olive is of course just diving in. And Haven is having a look at these archers over here. I'm wondering if she's the leader, so I wonder if she's thinking like we need to keep going with this mission. But everyone's just having so much fun and just relaxing and everything. And she's like, oh, we do need to keep going. But yeah, she is an adventure sim. So she's like, we do need to keep going. But everyone's like, no, come on, let's come and swim. So I'm going to have them all come over and just do a little bit of swimming together. Olive is just back floating. Look how peaceful she looks. She's so gorgeous, isn't she? Oh, I love her. But we will be heading off very shortly. I don't think we'll stay here for too long. As gorgeous as it is, they do have things they need to get on with, especially while they've still got energy before we need to head back to camp. So I reckon maybe about 3 we'll continue going back down to like the main area and continue exploring and seeing what we can find. Winter has called Haven and asked her out on a date. Bless. Obviously we can't go on a date, but she's just calling to check in, I think, and probably saying we should definitely go on a date when you get back from wherever you are. I do like their little relationship. They're not like super romantic because they only recently have got into a relationship actually, but they are sweet. She finds her attractive. They're lovebirds. They're girlfriends. But yeah, I feel like maybe Haven is missing her a little bit. And she's like, she has got her in her thoughts. She wants to woo with her. Of course she does. She misses her. She misses her. But I think it's probably time that we all head back down now. So Olive, as lovely and relaxed as you are, we should probably continue our adventure. We have got 2 options of clearings that we can work on. I am going to have Olive work on this one, and maybe Felix can come over and work on that while she focuses on this one. I believe the one that Felix is going to do will get us into the temple, so I'm not too sure what one this is that Olive is working on, but I would like them to do both of them, so I'm going to have Olive work on that, while Haven and Ingrid, I'm not too sure what they'll do. They'll find something entertaining to do. Hopefully they won't get attacked by any more animals or anything, but there are no other... Oh, there is actually one over here, so maybe Haven can give this one a go. I didn't realise there was a 3rd one over there, whereas Ingrid, I'm not too sure what you can do. There's not a 4th one for you, I'm afraid. Ingrid's just going to have a little go at excavating this pile of dirt over here, seeing if she can find anything, just because there's not too much else for her to do. And she saw Felix doing this yesterday, and she's like, if he was doing it, maybe it means that, like, you know, it's going to be useful for the mission, so I'll give it a go as well. So she's just having a go at this. She doesn't look too impressed, though. I don't know if she's enjoying herself or if she's just a little bit confused about what she might find in here, but hopefully it will give us something interesting to work with. But she's like, gosh, this is exhausting work being out here. But she's taking pictures so that we can show Colin when we get back home. Oh no, she is being attacked by bees by the looks of it. Oh no. Are you going to remain calm? No, of course you're not. Why would you remain calm in a situation like this? It actually interrupted her excavating, so she is going to continue working on that. She is feeling so inspired, so even though she's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, luckily she's feeling more inspired than anything else. And how are we doing? It looks like Olive has made her way through. Her hands are really sore, but you know, the sacrifices you have to make when you throw your machete into the jungle. Olive is forging through the jungle when she almost trips over a large, strange-looking egg just lying on the jungle floor. Who knows what kind of creature is inside? What should Olive do? Should she leave the egg alone, examine the odd egg, or poke at the egg with the flower? She won't examine the egg because she does not have a high rocket science skill, but she is a curious sim, so It's not like she's taken the egg or anything. I feel like she's going to poke at the egg with a flower. I'm not too sure what the flower's actually going to do, but we're going to do that anyway. And it says, Olive softly pokes at the egg with the flower. She is surprised when the egg starts to crack open and a tiny alien crawls out and starts munching on the flower. The alien is really gentle, so Olive decides to take it home with her, right? So she did take the egg then. I can't believe there was oh my goodness, what's happening? What is happening there? I have no idea what just happened, but oh my goodness, she discovered a new area. I don't think I've ever been to this part of the jungle before. She has found a treasure chest though, so she is going to open that up and see what she can find inside. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look what she found. She is so proud of herself. She managed to... Olive found some wondrous items in the treasure chest, and the omniscient gods have bestowed a blessing upon her. She took an artifact and some adventure gear and put them in her inventory. The spirit of Bimpalso has blessed Olive with the blessing of the budding wallflower. Will this introduction to a new random sim lead to a great friendship, a steamy romance, a bitter rivalry, or will it simply fade away? I was confused why it said she became good friends with Landon, but I think Landon is a teenager, so that's really odd. We're going to ignore that for now. It's a shame you can't go swimming in this water. You can actually only go fishing, but I did see a crocodile, so maybe it's for the best. But we have got a pop-up, and I believe this is for Felix because he was further ahead than Haven. And it says, while blazing a trail in the jungle, Felix comes across a group of capybaras. We had this with Olive, and Felix does have a high fitness skill, so he is going to scare off the bees. And fortunately, it does the exact same thing that happened with Olive, so it all worked out really well, and he found an ancient treasure at the bottom, which is so good. We are going to go to the temple right now. Oh, and it looks like Haven has got through to the next part. A glint catches Haven's eye, and she spies something shiny in the middle of the patch of vines. As she approaches, she notices that the vines seem to move menacingly and that a torn old boot sits among them. Is it evidence of another traveller who wasn't so lucky? Should Haven attempt to retrieve the shiny object or leave the hostile plants alone? I don't know how her gardening skill is, but based on Haven as an actual sim and her personality, I think she's going to try and retrieve the treasure. I don't know if this is going to work out well for her, but I do feel like she's more likely to try and get it than leave it alone. And it says Haven has heard rumours of sim eating plants but has never seen one in real life. According to her horticulture knowledge, the plant stuns the victims, and using a poison gas released from the tip of the vines, Haven carefully avoids the dangerous area of the plant. The treasure is hers. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was going to say she got poisoned, but she managed it. And this is the new area that Haven unlocked, and there is another treasure chest. So seeing as she found this, I am going to let her open the treasure chest this time. Felix is right behind her, but here we go. She is going to open it up, and hopefully she will get something just as good as Olive. But she has found herself some treasure. And does Felix like fitness? Yes, of course he does. She managed to find also some adventure gear and an artifact. Did we get... Thank goodness, we got more machetes. Not that I think we need it anymore, considering the fact that I believe we have opened all of the areas now. So there's not, again, too much to do over here. We can't swim, but as I say, it's probably for the best, considering the fact there are alligators. But is there anything else we can do in this area while we're here? I really don't think there is. I really don't think there's anything. Does anyone need anything while we're here? I don't think I want to go to the temple today. I think I'm going to leave that for tomorrow, considering the fact it's getting a little bit later and we are getting a little bit tired and a little bit hungry. So I think, oh no, Olive. She is now being attacked by lightning bugs. Is she going to be shocked? I think she is. This is what happened to the others yesterday. Oh, Olive. And Perry is asking to go to a nightclub. We're not going to do that. We are literally being attacked by bugs right now, Perry. Oh my goodness. Poor Olive. Bless her. Yeah, I think this is our cue to head back. I think we'll go maybe to the bar and we'll actually enjoy a night at the bar. We know we've got a busy day coming tomorrow. Olive is so dazed, bless her, but we have all arrived now at the bar and Olive is ordering everyone some drinks. I'm gonna have us all come over and sit together. Of course Juan is the one actually serving us at the moment, which is a little bit awkward. We're just gonna pretend that we don't know him, especially in case, Felix picks up on anything, but I think Olive is a bit too dazed to think about any of that right now. Everyone is just enjoying themselves at the bar at the moment. The drink that we've got is horchata, and I don't think it's like an alcoholic one because Haven has finished hers, so she doesn't have like a juice moodlet or anything, which is probably for the best if we've got a busy day tomorrow. These guys have finished their drinks and they've just come over to do a little bit of dancing together. I love that Olive is literally like stinking and frazzled, but she's not letting that ruin her night. She's having a great time. We'll probably grab some food from one of the vendor stalls in a little bit as well because they are quite hungry. So we'll probably come over while it's open, and there are some more things that we can buy. There's so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's come over. I'm gonna have everyone haggle to try and get it as cheap as possible. Olive is literally so dazed. Look at her. She has no idea what's going on. She's had this queued up for ages, but she's just too busy like dancing. Olive has finally stopped dancing and she's making her way over to grab some food. Everyone else has already eaten by now. But Haven, I was gonna have her do buy some stuff, but she's gone off to use the bathroom, and so has Felix, and so has Ingrid. So I guess we'll leave that to Olive to do once she's finished. She of course has got a discounted food, and it looks like she's ordered herself arepa velena con perico. So she is having that for her dinner, which we need that, and then we definitely need to head back soon. But while we've got stuff here, we don't need another jungle machete because I don't think we're doing any more exploring, so I don't think that'll be very helpful. But I am gonna buy the protection things. And some of the drinks that we've got over here. I should have had her haggle actually. I'm gonna have her haggle quickly. Plasma bat bait. We definitely want to grab ourselves some of those. Even though it's quite late, these guys are just enjoying a little bit of time around the bonfire with each other, just kind of recollecting and probably talking about their plan for tomorrow. They have discovered all of the jungle that they kind of can, and their task was actually to find the temple, which they managed to do today anyway. So they're talking about sort of what they need to do tomorrow, how they're going to get into the temple and everything like that. But for now, Olive is just telling a little bit of a story. She just wants to entertain everyone, and she's just having a chat. But I do think that Haven and Felix will probably head off to discuss the plan for tomorrow, make sure they both know exactly what they need to do. So while those two go over to discuss the plans for tomorrow, Olive is just left with Ingrid, and Olive wants to know a little bit more about Ingrid. So asks her why she joined the community in Moonwood Mill, how did she meet everyone, how did she hear about it, and Ingrid is telling Olive her story. Ingrid tells Olive that she ran away from home as a teenager as she didn't get along with her family and they were unsupportive of her and mistreated her growing up, and she needed to escape. She actually found out about the group from an old member. Her name was Ellie, and she had been with them for a little while, and Ingrid met Ellie through doing some odd jobs she was doing to survive. Ellie told Ingrid all about the community and said they'd be able to help her. Ingrid had to do some odd jobs for them to earn her place, but it was nothing like what Olive is having to do with this mission. She just had to earn them some money. Ingrid didn't go into too much detail about what she had to do, but said that after she'd done a few, she was invited to stay. Olive asks what happened to Ellie, why isn't she around anymore? And Ingrid tells her that it's really complicated and she doesn't actually know too much. She hadn't been part of the group for long before Ellie left, and all she knew is that Ellie was seeing Felix, and the two were inseparable. But one day, Ingrid saw the two of them arguing, which was so unlike them. They were normally so loved up. And the next day, Ellie was packed up and gone. Ingrid didn't get the chance to say goodbye, and when she asked questions, everyone was evasive, and Felix refused to acknowledge that Ellie had even existed. And then he met you, and seemed to forget all about Ellie. You're actually staying in the house she lived in. And thinking about it, you're both really similar actually. She was super smart and adventurous, and she questioned everything. Thinking back, maybe that's part of the reason why she left. Olive is left thinking about everything that Ingrid said and everything about Ellie, and with a dozen questions racing through her mind. But it's late and both girls are exhausted and need rest for a busy day tomorrow, so the questioning will have to be left for another day. Ingrid is being attacked by bats, but I think she's been able to fight them off because she's got a decent fitness skill, which is amazing. It is only 5 a.m. though, so Ingrid, you do need to go back to sleep. It's a shame she was woken up to be attacked by bats And now Olive is being attacked by bees, but she remained calm and they flew off, which is amazing. But girl, you need to go back to sleep. She's just busy talking with herself in the bush, but we want to get a little bit more sleep. Before we set off today, Olive is preparing some grilled fruit for everyone for breakfast. We need all of our energy for our busy day ahead. So she is preparing some of this, whereas what are you doing? I think they're trying to help her out. They're telling her what to do, and she's pretty capable. Is just grilling fruit. But I love that both Haven and Ingrid have come over, and Felix is joining as well. And I think he is also like telling her what to do. But we have finished, and we are all going to come and grab a serving together. It is actually Summerfest, but obviously we're not like really going to be celebrating. We have had the barbecue, which is ticked that off. We might get a bit more time around the fire this evening. We probably won't get any water fun because we do have a busy day. I don't think we'll get to the Omniscient Baths. And then potentially we could go drinking tonight at the bar, but I haven't got like plans to or anything. But you know, we're not too worried about Summerfest. We have way more important things to do. And that involves getting to that temple that Felix discovered yesterday. And I've just remembered that all the food that Olive cooks never goes off, so I'm actually going to put it in her inventory, so we've got that with us for when we go exploring later. We can always have some food if we get a little bit hungry. She doesn't really need the toilet, but I am going to get her to go, and I'll probably get all of them to go before we head off, because I don't know what toilets we'll actually have when we get there. And I don't want them like wetting themselves or anything. Poor Ingrid is feeling really sad this morning because she is a gloomy sim, but she's also really missing home. So this is like, you know, she found her home at the community after never feeling like she was at home growing up. And now she spent so much time away from it. And she's really missing that, you know, that sort of settled feeling that she got from it. So yeah, she's looking forward to going back. She has had a little bit of a difficult adventure so far. And poor Olive, she's been attacked again, but of course she is feeling flirty. But we do not have time for any of that. Okay, I say we don't have time for that and they start making out, but we're not going to go woohoo or anything. We need to get going. And Felix has actually come over to look at this and like, guys, come on, we need to get going. We're all ready. Have you all used the bathroom today? So we are going to head over to the right. Well, Ingrid's being attacked once again all the way over here. She's been left behind by everyone to be attacked by bees. This poor girl, like, I swear Olive and Ingrid have been attacked so many times. Harry is calling Olive for a chat, so we will say yes and have a conversation with our brother because we haven't spoken to him and we did say no to going out with him last night. Obviously, we're not going to go out with him, but he's like, I miss you, Olive. I need to have a chat with you. So yeah, once we get through, we'll chat with Perry. We're not in like a massive rush seeing as we have unlocked everything, but we don't want a door or anything. And to be fair, she can probably have a chat while we wait for Ingrid to catch up. Bless her. She's not too far behind, but she's suffering. Bless her. Oh no! And Felix is being attacked by a spider. I forgot to actually hand out all of the stuff that Olive got from the marketplace yesterday, and it looks like he's been bitten. And I'm really hoping he doesn't get poisoned like she did. It looks like he's okay, thankfully. Felix and Haven have already made it to the temple entrance. Olive is not too far behind, whereas Ingrid she's just moping along. She's making her way there. She is really, really suffering today. But we are not going to hold back any longer. We are gonna we are gonna hold back because Olive is being attacked by a bat. I think she's going to be okay because her fitness is relatively high, so hopefully she managed to avoid that. She looks pretty happy. But now that is over, another attack, we are going to journey to the temple. We have made it to the temple. Haven and Olive are wasting absolutely no time and they are running straight in, followed by Ingrid and Felix. I forgot that in order to actually get to the main entrance, they have to change into their swimming costumes and swim over. So it's a good thing they've all been working on their fitness skill and they are all packed with their swimming costumes ready. Felix, are you coming? No, he's decided he's going to let the girls do that. He is going to come and view this bit over here. If you're going to do it, at least excavate, you know, and you will need to go and join them. So once you've finished excavating, you can come over here as well. Harry, we've literally just got off the phone with you. We're going to have to chat with you another time. We are a little bit busy, but Haven, as she is the, you know, the brains of the group, she is the leader, she knows what she's doing, or she thinks she knows what she is doing. She is going to come over and examine this. And I'll probably have Olive examine it as well. She is continuing to examine it. Oh, she can't because Haven actually is. So we'll see if Haven's got high enough skill to actually do anything. She hasn't actually got a very high logic skill, so we may have to leave it to Olive potentially. We have got a few options and we do not know what is the best one. So at the moment, Haven is like, let me have a look. Okay, I've been studying, I've been practicing, I think I know what we might need to do. Whereas Olive is probably going to just like saunter in and be like, this is what you actually have to do, and prove her completely wrong. But we'll see. Maybe Haven is going to figure it out. Okay, so Haven has worked out we don't do these two, but we haven't worked out which one of those we need to do. So I am actually going to have Olive. Oh, she can't. Oh, because Haven did it. So I think Haven, as you were the one who did it, I'm going to have her come over and activate. Maybe we'll go for the tree one because we have got trees on this. We do have a sunshine up here. Oh, so I don't actually know, but she's gonna give it a go this time, and if it doesn't work, I think Olive might give it a go, but it's glowing red, which means I think that it didn't work. Oh no. What is happening to Haven? That did not look very good. Hopefully she's okay and she's not gonna get like cursed or anything. It was just, oh, she's got a mouthful of bone dust and she smells not ideal. But Olive has decided she's getting back in the water to kiss Felix. No, guys, come on, we've got a job to do. I am going to have Olive come over and assemble the sun glyphs. I don't know how to pronounce that. And while all that is going on, Ingrid is actually having a look as well. I don't think she's actually got a decent logic skill. So maybe Olive and Ingrid can actually be leading the thingies. What are they called? Olive and Ingrid can be leading the little mission for now. Like, I feel a bit bad for Haven and Felix. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, right, so, what is going on? Ingrid, even though that was, what? All of them were wrong. All of them were wrong. Ingrid was shot with a dart and she has now been poisoned. Great, but on a more positive note, Olive was able to do this and managed to get us through to the next area. I am going to try and change them back into their normal clothes and not into their swimming costumes each time. But seeing as Olive so far is the only one to have actually got something right, I am having her take lead again, and she is going to come over and give this a go. We're getting a text from Colin saying, I heard you became good friends with Haven. That's really good. Haven is clearly sending him messages and updates and everything. He's like, I hear you're doing a really good job. Keep it up, keep it up. I do feel a bit bad for Haven and Felix, because they are the two that are supposed to have been like leading the missions, and Felix obviously lost his machete on day one, whereas Olive managed to get them through to the next areas, and then Haven was supposed to be leading all of this bit inside the temple and she messed up, whereas Olive managed to get them through. So I do feel like a little bit bad for them, but Olive, she's doing amazing and she has trained for this. I think Olive might have figured it out. She's looking really positive and she actually has. So she needs to make an offering to the arrowhead glyph, and poor Ingrid at the moment, look at her, she's got the poisoning that Olive had yesterday. So we're gonna try and see if we can find some bone dust, otherwise we're gonna have to ask Colin for a bit more money again to get us through, so that she doesn't get poisoned essentially. But there's actually, oh my goodness, is this bone dust? This might be bone dust. So we're going to have Ingrid come and collect some of these. And I might have Felix come over and excavate this. Whereas we have got two things over here. So I will have Haven come and examine this one. And Olive come and examine that one. Bryce is texting asking to join uni roomies. No. But we are going to take this as him just like messaging and checking in, like, hey, haven't heard from you in a few days. Is everything all right? And we'll be like, yeah, we're just a little bit busy. We'll have a catch up when I'm back. I'm just away at the moment with a few friends, but I'll fill you in. I'll fill you in another time. I'm just like in the middle of something right now. Haven is actually so far away, and I think she's actually going to be attacked by lightning bugs. So I have set up for Ingrid to have a look and have an examine on the next area, but we just need to check this out. I did actually give her something to protect herself, so hopefully she won't be shocked too much by the lightning bugs, but of course she is smelly and she's terrified, and yeah, this is not great. She's also had pretty bad luck. Felix has got off pretty lightly, but oh my goodness, she's still being shocked even though I gave her I don't think I actually had enough. I don't think I had enough. I think that's the one where I had two of them and I gave them to Felix and Olive. Sorry. I'm sorry, Haven. So the girls at the moment are just examining the next two sort of like challenges and missions, and I think Olive may have worked out what she needs to do for this one. So she, oh my goodness, none of them Right, which means it's this one. So hopefully, even though she is all dazed and uncomfortable, hopefully Ingrid will be able to figure out which one we actually need to do over here. Oh, we don't know which one it is. It's either the tree glyphs or the leaves glyphs. So I'm gonna have a go on the leaves. Not great. I don't know what else we can do, but yeah, that's all we have to do. That's literally it. That is the options we have to do. And I think it was the correct one. Oh, thank goodness she's not going to get attacked again. She's so pleased, and I do not blame you, Ingrid. You've been through so much. Luckily, it's not all bad. Ingrid has been imbued with the blessing of the ancients. This joy is infectious and can spread to others that Ingrid comes in contact with. That's amazing, considering she's a gloomy sim. It makes quite a change. But I am going to have her come over and examine that. We've got 3 that we need to look at now. So, Olive, you can come and look at that one. Ingrid's looking at one over there, and I might leave it to Felix because Haven is feeling dazed and I feel like she probably won't be doing her best at the moment. So I'm going to get her changed because they keep changing into their swimwear, but she can come over. I might have her dig this. I don't think there's really anything else for her to do in this area. We've kind of done everything for now, but hopefully Felix will do all right. These 2 are pretty logical, so they should be okay. But Felix, he's actually looking at his handiness, which is level 3. But his logic is really, really, really low. So, not too sure. Hopefully we'll find the right one to get us through. Ingrid figured out that these 2 are not the right ones, but it could be Teleskeleton Pun or Compliment Carving. So we're going to give that one a go. Felix, how did you do? He figured out it's not this, but this is the correct one. So he is going to pull the Right Warrior's weapon. And this is the correct option. And he is so pleased and happy with himself. He's managed to do something which has got us through this area, which means the one that Olive was working on was not good. Oh no, and because I asked Ingrid to do that, what happened? Oh no, I'm sorry, Ingrid. She's had such an awful luck. Wow, just why? Why does Ingrid feel so alone? No friends, family hates her, dog died. Oh, she activated an ancient temple defense. That other stuff sucks too though. Oh no, and Felix at least is a bit more positive. He has received the blessing of self-care. His needs won't be as needy for the time being. This is going to be great for productivity. Oh, that is perfect. So poor Ingrid, she got the blessing of the ancients to make her happy, but she's actually also got this sadder, alone feeling, and she's also gloomy anyway, so it's just making her feel really sad, bless her. Stop going to backfloat, guys. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Haven, you're so annoying. Why have you done this? Oh my goodness. We have made it to the final level of the temple. Felix is the first one through. Poor Ingrid, who's feeling awful, and then Olive, and then Haven is somewhere far, far behind. She is dazed though, so I'm gonna cut her a little bit of slack. But we have made it to the final part of the temple, and Ingrid is so happy and so pleased. Felix is making his way over and is opening up the treasure chest, and he has found exactly what they were looking for. Felix found the ultimate treasure of the temple. He should take a look around for other discoveries before leaving. He found what they came here for. He discovered the ultimate treasure. Olive is coming over to open the second treasure chest, and she has discovered something as well, and now she's getting out her fruit because she is hungry. Fair enough, girl. And it's only fair that Haven gets to open the final treasure chest, and she has found her treasure as well. She's looking a little bit suspicious though. She's looking around like, is this what we came here for? Have we done it? Have we completed our mission? And I think I might end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. In the next episode, we will have our final day here in Selva Dorada, but we have actually finished our mission. So I'm just going to let these guys enjoy themselves. And of course, we do need to find the antidote for Ingrid because she has been poisoned, but we'll come to that in the next episode. Don't forget, throughout the whole month of June, I am fundraising in aid of Mermaids UK, so if you would like to donate, I will leave all of the information in the description below. I would really appreciate it, and if you cannot donate, a share will be amazing as well. If you did enjoy this episode though, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It'll mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone!